What is going on, everybody? My name is Miles. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Today we are going to be talking about saddlebags. So I've been running two different types of bags for the last couple years or year or so. I've got the Viking Phantom saddlebags, hard saddlebags that I've got color matched, and I've got the leatherpros, which I've also been running. Now I want to go over the things that I like, the things that I don't like. I want to help you make the best decision as far as what purchase you would like to make and what kind of bags that you would like to run on your bike. So we're going to talk about the Viking bags first. I did make a video maybe a year or so ago about getting these bags, installing them, going through the process of putting them on. You can go back and watch that video if you like. These bags are going to be a great option as far as being a hard bag, being able to lock. A lot of people want to be able to lock their bags. You can do that with these saddlebags. Now, the inside of them is very nice. Viking makes very good quality bags. I'm not going to put them down whatsoever because they did kind of sponsor me and give me these bags to work with. I am reaching out to them and trying to get another pair of bags that are a little bit bigger to see if I would like those more. And that comes to the first thing that I do not really like about these bags is that they're considered large. There's different sizes. You've got small, large, extra large, I guess, but these are considered large. They're not really that big as far as functionality goes. You know, stuff's not going to get rained on when it's in there and they lock, but there's just not a lot of room to put things in them. And then also the other thing that I do not like about them is that they are so short. You know, it's just they just look small and it doesn't really complement the shape of my bike. The 2021 Lowrider S and the next couple year Lowrider S's, they're all the same, but it doesn't really complement the shape of it. They just look like they're high up and small. Now from different angles, it looks pretty good. Like if you're looking at it from the front, I think it looks pretty good. They're color matched, which gives it a huge bonus. If these were just black, honestly, I don't think that I would run them whatsoever, to be honest. They are cool bags, and I do run them every now and then because they are color matched, which looks really good, but they're just a little bit small in my opinion, and the shape of them is not the greatest shape for the fender and everything like that. It does have a nice little arch right here, but it just feels, I don't know, it just feels like out of shape, out of place, I guess. It just doesn't flow as well as like the Lowrider ST bags do or anything like that. So that is going to be another thing that I'm not really happy with about them. They do open and close, really nice little locking mechanism. They open, there's pockets they send you. Installation is pretty easy on these. You can install these with the Harley detachable docking hardware too, which is a bonus. But as far as these bags go, I would have to give them probably 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. You know, I would not take these on a long trip. You know, I just went to the Tail of the Dragon and I would not have been able to fit nearly as much stuff as I did in the leatherpros if I ran these bags. So, but don't get me wrong, these bags are very nice. They're not that expensive. I'd say $400 to $600, something around there. And then obviously you gotta get them color matched. They do look good from certain angles. I really do like how they look color matched and everything with the bike. But other than that, you know, I'm not a huge fan of them. Just because the shape, just because of how short they are, and they don't look like full-size bags. It doesn't give the bike that full look. So I am actually going to be changing them out for the leatherpros today. I've been running them for maybe a week or two, whereas where I'll run the Leather Pros for like months and days. I mean, I love the Leather Pros. So I'm actually gonna be taking them off and throwing the Leather Pros on, and we can talk about those. Well, as you can see, I was able to get these off within a matter of moments. I mean, you're just unscrewing this from the fender strut. That's all it is. The cool thing about the Viking bags is they do come with these carrier cases right here. So I'm just gonna slip these bags into these soft cases so that they can be protected. All right, I've got both bags off. Very easy to put on and off. Now, when I install these bags, I made 3 different locations as far as being able to adjust the bag up at a slant or down. So there's 3 different ways to install it. I will probably be selling these bags, so if you're interested, leave a comment and I'll reach out to you. I think I'm going to go a different route with some bags. I'm not too sure yet, but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to let these go. So yeah. All right, we've got the Viking bags off the bike, and now we're going to install the Leather Pros. It's super easy. Leather Pros gives you all the hardware you need. I've got all the bolts here, and this is my quick detachable docking hardware that I'm going to put back on. So this is all ready to go. We're just going to throw these right back on the bike, and we'll put the Leather Pros on. Okay, so I've got the Leather Pros back on the bike. Now, one of my favorite things about the Leather Pros is how easy it is to take them on and off. There's a key in here that basically locks them. So you can't lock the Leather Pros, but you can lock them to your bike. There's a key right here, and you just turn that and you can lock it so nobody can take the bags off your bike at least. But once that's unlocked, putting them on and off is very easy. There's a latch mechanism. You open it up and you just pull them right off. It takes 5 seconds. That's it. That's one of my favorite things. It's convenient. The functionality of the Leather Pros is just on point. I know you hear a lot of people talking about the Leather Pros, and there's a reason why they're so popular. You can extend them out, carry a lot of luggage, and there's a lot of pockets. They're nicely made. There's zippers, you know, there's little buttons with LP on them. You know, another thing that's great about the Leather Pros is that as far as geometrically, they flow with the bike a lot better. There's a plate on the bottom here. It's flat, so everything looks, you know, symmetrical. That's one of my biggest things is that symmetrically I want it to flow and look feng shui, if you will, with the bike. And the Leather Pros, they do that. They do that very, very, very well. You know, there's a few downsides to the Leather Pros. You're gonna get rain, they're gonna get wet, they're not fully waterproof. They are heavy duty, very heavy duty bags. They're made very well. Leather Pros is a very, very, very well-known company through the bag, you know, biker world. I know that they make them for Harleys. I don't know about other bikes, but you know, I've been running these for a while, and honestly, I'm not going to probably change them anytime soon for something else. I'm not going to put the Viking bags back on. I just did it because sometimes, you know, I want to get my money's worth as far as getting them color matched and putting them on the bike. But after running them, you know, it took me 3 tries to install those Viking Phantom bags to get them somewhat symmetrical. It was very difficult to get them flush with the bottom of the bike and have it lined up perfectly, and I'm still not really happy with how they look symmetrically. So I'm not saying Viking makes bad bags at all. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I'm just saying that the Phantom Saddlebags, they I'm not filling them with my 2021 Lowrider S, that's all. Now, there's these Balder bags that they have that are extra large that I'm looking at, and if I could get my hands on those, I will make a install and review video. I'm talking to Viking right now. They look like they would be a little bit more symmetrically sound with me, so I would like to try to run those. But for right now, you know, leatherpros is gonna take the cake. leatherpros is gonna take the cake all day as far as functionality over form. I mean, I did a trip with these, they handled great. I could extend them, I filled them up. You can take them on and off very easily. And you know, they say that these are actually bigger than the Harley touring bags. So you can fit more stuff in these bags than you can in the Harley touring bags, which is pretty awesome. I'm trying to think of anything else to go over, because I know like hours later after I'm done making these videos, I think of another thing that I want to tell you, but I don't do it. I can't fit it into editing. I think I went over everything pretty thoroughly, and it's obvious which one I suggest that you get for your bike. The leatherpros, as far as functionality and look, it's just a better, well-rounded option. You're gonna have more versatility with them. And I'm not saying the Viking bags are bad at all. I'm not saying that at all. Just the Phantom Viking saddlebags, I'm just not feeling them with my bike, and I will try another version of the Viking bags if I get the chance. But other than that, I'm gonna keep running the leatherpros. I appreciate you guys tuning into the channel. If you're new, go ahead, hit the like, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it very much. For those of you guys that have stuck around for a long time, I love you guys. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be making some t-shirts pretty soon. There will be a limited supply at first, but I will be selling those, and I will give you guys all the information of how to get one, help support the channel. I think that's gonna do it for this video. My name is Miles. Ride fast, take chances. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.